Okay, we are home and we are ready to put together our awesome Snackle box. I don't know if I've been this excited since last week. So I opted for this box right here. We got the two locks on the front. This is the one that was 14 by 9 inches, 14, 9, and 2 inches deep. And when we open it up, like I showed you in the store, we have these little partitions here that we can create our own little size boxes inside here to put all our snacks in. So the first thing I want to see is if I can get this sticker off the front here. Yeah, that came off perfectly. Okay, so I did buy the colored stickers, the colored poster letter stickers. Even though there's a couple missing on here, I looked to make sure I had enough to spell Snackle Box on here. Now, if I weren't doing this for a video where I needed to take a picture, I would be putting it right on the outside here. And if you have 2, 3, 4 kids that you're doing this for, you could even use these to put their names on or anything you want. I think this is such a cool idea. What I'm gonna do is, when I take my picture for the thumbnail, it's gonna be on the thumbnail like this. And so I want this to say Snackle Box right on the inside of the lid. So let's see, we have a plethora of colors here. Let's start with the word box down here so that we know where to place Snackle above the top. We got a blue B, a green O, and I wish we had a red X, but we don't. So we're gonna use a blue. So there's our word box. Now we just need to put Snackle up there. So we basically need to put the C right in the middle so that we're sure that the word Snackle will be centered when we get done spelling it. So we have the C right there. A, K, N, L, S, E. All right, that worked out perfectly. Look at that Snackle Box. How cool is that? I'm so glad I found these letters at the $1.25 tree. Okay, so now my plan is to use this whole section down here for popcorn, and then we're gonna make a couple sections up here for our other snacks. So here's our popcorn. I ended up getting the Skinny Pop Kettle Corn. I went back around and this one actually looked better to me. Oh, that smells so good. The smell of popcorn always gets me ready for movie nights. Alright, so there we go. There's the first thing. A little popcorn tray right there. And I have another little awesome thing in the bag here I haven't told you about yet, so just hang on. We're going to put that in last. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take 2 of these. Just rip that off there, but then you have to take your scissors and you have to cut these little tabs off or else it won't fit in right. There you go, cut it as close as you can. One in there and one in there. So we have our first little partition here, and I'm going to show you in a minute what's going to go in there. But you guys watched as I bought a handful of different kinds of snacks. We got our combos, we got the blue raspberry Sour Patch Kids, the Nutter Butter Bites, mini Swedish Fish, sour neon worms, Mr. Good bars, and then I bought a couple of other things just because I wasn't sure how much space we were going to have. I got a big roll of Smarties and a Butterfinger bar. Now obviously if you put the Butterfinger bar in here or the Smarties, they're long, they're going to take up more of your little spaces. I mean, both of these would probably fit, yeah, right in one space right there. So other than that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that we can potentially put in little spots in here. So let's cut up a couple more of these. Remember to cut off the tabs. Okay, I got 4 of them ready here. Let's put one in here, one in there, one in there, and one in there. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're good to go. We can put a little bit of each one of these in each of our little spots that we've made right there. So let's start with the Mr. Good bars. Let's put those right in there. Let's do our Sour Patch Kids. Oh my gosh, those smell so good, guys. Look at this. And they are blue. Oh, that smells so good. All right, let's get a good handful of those. Plop them in one of our containers here. Here we go. Blue Raspberry Sour Patch Kids. All right, let's do some Swedish Fish next. The reason why I chose these is because there's a lot of colors, plus they're only about 1/3 of the size of the regular Swedish Fish, so I knew we could fit them in here more easily. Oh, those smell good too. A little handful of those. Next, let's do our Nutter Butter Bites. Put them in this one. Next, let's do our combos. Oh, you gotta love combos. This is the greatest treat box ever. Couldn't help it, I had to have some combos. Okay, and then we have our Sour Neon Gummy Worms. I figured gummy worms would be perfect for this because it is supposed to be a tackle box. Oh my gosh, every one of these things smells so good. Look at these little tiny worms. All right. Blue, green, pink, yellow, red. I am so glad I had this idea. So there is our almost completed Snackle box. We got the lid that says Snackle box, and then we have all our awesome snacks in every little compartment in here, and we are almost ready for movie night. So I got one more thing to show you that I thought would make an awesome addition to this, because most of the time you watch the movies in the dark. You want to be able to see what you're getting out of your Snackle box. So at the $1.25 tree, I found these battery-powered tea light candles. That first little section we made down here is the perfect size to put one of these. Like I said, they're battery-powered. You just flip it on the bottom and it gives a very light, soft glow. You can put it straight in that little compartment right there, and it gives you just enough light where you can see what you're getting out. Especially if you have the box like this, it's going to have that light all over here illuminating your delicious snacks. So we can close this, it snaps closed, and there is your movie night Snackle box. How cool is that, guys? Look at this. You can even have it closed with your little light going in there. So this would be especially good for the drive-in movies. And like I said, I spelled Snackle box on the inside of the box so that when you open it up, you can see where it says Snackle box. You could do that as well, or you could put it on the outside. You could put it both places. You can put your name on there, anything you want. So here is our Snackle box in the dark with its own little light flashing in there. This is so perfect for a drive-in or really any movie night, guys. Open up the top, and there is enough light right there to illuminate all your snacks in there so you don't have to guess what you're going to eat. And this is how it looks in the dark with a small zombie baby enjoying snacks while preparing to watch Finding Nemo. So you can see that it doesn't emit enough light to interrupt the movie itself. Alright guys, that's it. I got Finding Nemo queued up on the TV back here. I got all the lights out except for this one in front of me so you can see me. And I've got my glowing, delicious Snackle box. If you guys make your own, make sure you come over to the Facebook page, That Nate Guys and Gals, and share pictures of your Snackle boxes. I want to see the creative things you guys come up with. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Popcorn, combos, cookies, Swedish Fish, Butterfingers, Mr. Good Bars, Sour Patch Kids, and even little gummy worms. Wow, that's pretty good. Make sure you guys subscribe and leave me a comment below and a thumbs up if you love the Snackle box. I will see you next Saturday.